Hey whales, good evening. It is almost June the 4th. Let's recap the markets and go over Tesla. So coming into June, in terms of my trade so far, doing pretty well. I'm up 70K USD year to date, on pace for about 140K, 200K year here. So hopefully I can keep up this momentum. You can see in June, for the last 2 trading days, took a few trades here and up $700 for the week. So hopefully I can keep up that momentum for the rest of the weeks ongoing. So again, if you guys want my actual day trades as well as swing trades, I do both. You get all my entries, target, stop losses here in Discord. So come join in the link in my bio, right? So for instance, you get the entry zone, stop losses, targets. And I do these scans every morning across multiple different tickers. So I look forward to trading alongside you and making a lot of money together. So yeah, we'll see you in Discord. All right, so with that said, let's jump into Tesla. So overall story and my narrative really remains the same. From the lows, essentially, I'm looking for 5 waves, right? So we have a blue 1, 2, still working on a series of 3, 4s, and 5s to finish off a wave 1 impulse from the lows, okay? Now, within this structure between the 2 blue and the blue 3, you can see we're working on shorter time cycles within 3s, 4s, and 5s as well. So what does that mean? That means that it's going to be extremely choppy. Very complex corrections, sideways movement as well, and lower volume. So within what I'm looking at, this 3 to the 4, yes, the 4 wave could be in because I do see 3 waves in already on the shorter time cycles for a potential move up. We also can't ignore the fact that because wave 4s are complex, it can turn easily into a double correction where if we cannot break some of these highs, Tesla can come down to 320, down to 300, right, essentially. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if it does do something like this as well before trekking higher. And it makes sense because you can see that, there's a lot of bottoms here that needs to be taken out. A lot of people long right here, people long right here. So essentially there's a lot of stop losses that are just underneath those levels. So typically, market makers, they know that. They like to take out stop losses, and then they like to make it go higher. And because Tesla is in a bullish sequence, whether it's now, okay, or lower, any dip is considered a buy in my opinion, okay? So that's sort of on the shorter time cycles. Don't get sort of chopped up within this zone. Just keep your eyes on sort of the larger time frames where if you take the swing highs down to the swing lows, okay, my main target still remained the same. Around 380 is that level that I'm looking at for Tesla to reach before the markets decide whether or not it's going to do a larger dip or we can extend higher. Markets can surprise and keep going higher, but this is sort of exactly what I'm looking at. You can see on the left as well, a lot of resistances. So I do believe that it's going to be very tough for Tesla to break through on the first try without resetting the indicators into the bull's favor with a larger dip. Now, we can't time a top. We don't know where a top's going to be or how it's going to look like. But, this overall target is sort of where I'm looking at for potential Tesla to, maybe get a reaction towards the downside here. Who knows, right? We don't know. But it's looking like that's sort of the main idea. So with that in mind, right, as a day trader, what am I going to be doing? Well, my bias is still towards the upside. It is getting a little bit riskier. But as long as 380 is not hit, I'm going to keep buying the dips and keep day trading and riding the trend on my bullish buys or bullish sequences, right? So I'm going to keep going long rather than trying to short a market and trying to time a market. So that's essentially my my game plan moving forward. So hopefully this makes sense, and I look forward to updating you every single day. Again, come join Discord. You get the exact entries every single day of when I go in, and looking forward to making a lot of money together. See ya.